So that's what I wanted. I wanted her to get into the pool. Out of the pool is going to be easy, but getting in and overcoming that fear, that barrier, is going to be the key to this video. Stephen Jiglet with Strong Dogs. This one is more of a case study on how to overcome your dog's fear. Arya's fear was water. She didn't like it and was terrified of getting into the pool. But within a few days, I got her to do it and do it with confidence and style. Now, it's not really a how-to video because I didn't capture every step along the way, but I did capture the big breakthrough moments that gave her the confidence to go ahead and do it. And that's what I'm going to go ahead and break down for you right now. I did bring out her tug because I did want to wanted to motivate her to get into the water. Something that's highly desirable to her and something she would want. But as you can see, she's already fighting it. And this was the same issue that I had last year. So there she fell in, still got it, still petted her, because I want to make sure, regardless of what happens, as long as she got near the water or into the water, it was going to be a win. So I'm apply pressure on here with the lead, where I just kind of pull her into the pool. Now there are stairs there, so even if she put a few paws in, it was like a win. And then from there, she could just fall and jump in, and I did get her. Kind of like a kid with, learning to swim for the first time. Just throw them in, and they're going to be kicking and splashing all over because they're in panic mode. It's not because they're not worried about technique. There is no technique. They don't know any technique. It's just get me out of this water. It's pure survival mode. A lot of people right there would have just probably cut it off with the dog. They kind of put some pressure on it. The dog got into the pool. They thinking that's a victory. The victory in the dog's mind is getting out of the pool, not into the pool. So that's the difference. That's the difference. The goal isn't to get out of the pool. The goal is to get into the pool. So that's what I wanted. I wanted her to get into the pool. Out of the pool is going to be easy. But getting in and overcoming that fear, that barrier, is going to be the key to this video. From there, I did not let her off the hook. It was, no, we are going to go back and do this again. See if it gets a little bit easier for you this time, because now you've done it once, you can definitely do it again. But some pressure is still going to be applied here. Right here, just a little consoling, saying, because you don't want to break the trust of the dog, obviously. And that is what some people are afraid of when they're doing something like this. Now, if this was a brand new dog, brand new relationship with you and your dog, I would concur with that statement. However, this is Arya and I. We've been close since, she was 3 months old, 4 months old, whatever it was. So her and I's relationship is solid. So she knows I have her best interest. The fact that she still wanted to come to me and be close to me indicates that. And I'm not going to be a dick and go right into it, but I'm not going to let her off the hooks. There she is, still coming back to me, still wanting to let me pet her. So the relationship is still intact. The steps that I did later can take forever, and I ain't got that kind of time. I'm only house sitting with the pool, only got a few days. We're going to get this done. So if you do one step a day, that shit will take fucking forever. No. So let's just go ahead and get the worst part done, which is you get soaked. Let's just get into the deep end, jump off the highest diving board. Let's see what the worst case scenario really is. And then we can go back and really coach up the finer details, jumping off little smaller diving boards to chalk up some wins. And then we can go back to the Big Daddy. Get her into the pool, get her in, showing her world's not ending just by doing this. The next day was, here's a little cheat code. She had Kimiko, as her show dog, as her running mate, as her, that's her display dog. This is what you want me to do. I see another dog doing it, therefore I can do it too. Things I did do after this, like I said, this is the worst case. We're going to just do the worst and move on. Was just getting her close to the water. And this is where Kimi played an intricate role, but not everyone has a dog that loves to jump into the water. That is the little cheat code that I had up my sleeve. Knowing Kimi would be able to do it, I figured Arya would feed off of that energy as well. And so anytime she got close to the water, wanted to drink the water, I reward, petted her. If she got into the sun deck, which is over there in that back corner, or just on the stairs, I pet her, I coached her up, yep. Even if I sat in the sun deck with her just to get her in, it was a victory. Even though she stood there, she may not come to me. So one step to me was a victory. So I dabbed her up, threw some love on her, let her play with her tug. Then, when she did that, again, it was following Kimi's suit because I used her tug with Kimi to go and play tug with her, hoping that would bring out her drive and some courage, because that'd be like, no, that's my toy, that's my shit. That's like when you see a guy who's too afraid to ask out a girl and the girl knows that guy likes her, but instead another guy goes and asks out that girl. Hopefully that gives the guy enough courage and jealousy and emotions to go finally to say, okay, I'm going to go and do the biggest scary thing and take that leap and ask out the girl because I saw someone else being able to do it and be like, no, that's my Kool-Aid. So that was kind of the play that I was hoping with Kimi and Arya. I was hoping Arya would feed off of Kimi, and sure enough, she did. And then finally, seeing her with Kimi gave her the courage to finally make that jump. And this is what you see now, is that jump of where she was totally cool and safe and wanted to get out. But that is okay. Like I said earlier, the goal was for her to jump in, not to get out. I knew she'll find a way to get out. That's easy. And I know she's not going to drown, one, because I got her, two, she's kicking like a mad woman. But the goal was for her to jump in, to take that leap of faith and do what was scary. That was the point, not her getting out. So we played some tug, got up the drive, and then pushed away and said, go for it, jump. I actually gave her bite command for her to jump in. So if I do this again, I'm going to have to be careful. I have to come up with a new word because I don't want her bite word to be the same word that she jumps into a pool with. And then naturally with Kimi there, she's feeding off of her energy and having fun, and now she's even doing bigger jumps. So it's just about building up your dog. Don't baby your dog. Sometimes it's easier just to get the scary thing out of the way and over with by making them go over that threshold that they're scared to do. Then after that, you can start building up the smaller jumps. Hopefully you like this video. Subscribe to the channel. If you're looking for all the step-by-step breakdowns of all the lessons, head over to StrongDogsUSA.com and get signed up today. There's a little fee, but click subscribe, put a little money in my pocket. Talk to you next time. Peace.